Thank you, Jim. With me are Democrat Mary Courtney, Republican Jeff Binney, and former FYI anchor, Republican Stuart Best. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yep.
A lot has been made over political gridlock, and I thought tonight, with our 1 Democrat and 2 Republicans, we might see where Congress would land on various issues. One of the biggest ones is immigration. Any thoughts?
Immigrants have always contributed to this country and have always made easy scapegoats. Yes, something must be done about the illegal ones, but cutting off education and health care is short-sighted.
Our limited resources should be going to Americans and not to people who aren't legally here. And I'm betting my colleague Stuart agrees with me.
Yes, I do.
Surely you must have more of an opinion than that, Congressman.
Well, I don't want to monopolize the discussion.
Please, we have plenty of time. Feel free to elaborate.
Yes. Well, why stop at illegal immigrants? Let's get rid of the legal ones, too. They found a way here, they can find a way back. Unless a person is 7/8 Caucasian, they should take an IQ test to determine if they should stay in this great country of ours.
Are you actually proposing that we expel ethnic minorities?
I guess I am.
All ethnic minorities?
Apparently so.
Let's move on. Teen pregnancy, Congresswoman Courtney.
We must improve sex education or we'll have more kids having kids.
Sex ed is just providing a how-to manual. The only safe sex is no sex.
Congressman Best.
I think we obviously need to bring back the family. But the problem is unwed mothers. Now, why are they unwed? Because there aren't enough men to go around. That's why polygamy should be not only decriminalized, but enforced.
Well, that's quite a radical solution. Anything more to it?
I'm afraid there is. Any bride who refuses her new husband would, unless 7/8 Caucasian, be returned to the country of her ancestors.
You are advocating forced marriages and the deportation of American citizens?
I believe I've said all I need to say on this subject.
Yes, you have. Welfare, another hot topic. Congresswoman Courtney.
Welfare, as we know it, may not be working, but we need some program in place to help those the economy can't.
The welfare society is the great legacy of the Democrats. Unless we limit how long people receive assistance, what's the incentive to work?
Okay, next topic.
I don't believe we've heard from Congressman Best.
Oh, right. Congressman Best.
Slavery is an ugly word. But welfare is an uglier one. Where welfare has been a drain on the economy, historically, slavery has always been a boon. Now, I'm not proposing that we enslave any one race. That would be wrong. But let's put the unemployed to work for us. Our founding fathers had slaves. Why shouldn't we?
Slavery?
Yes. But anyone who'd rather not work would, if less than 7/8 Caucasian, be sent back to the country of their ancestors.
You find slavery a better alternative to welfare?
Yes, I do.
Are you nuts?
Yes, I am.
I'd like to point out that I've never met Congressman Best before tonight, and must state that his positions don't remotely resemble mine or those of the Republican Party.
On to the very dry, less inflammatory topic of trade, Congresswoman Courtney.
I support the new GATT agreement.
I do too.
Well, what do you know? A consensus between parties. And, Congressman Best, I believe you told me earlier that you support GATT, so we can move on to...
No! We're in a trade war. We must act accordingly. I say it's time to... Please, I just can't. It's time to... Could you read this, please?
You want to re-intern the Japanese?
Good God, man, do you actually believe any of what you're saying?
No, not a word. But the people who gave me money do. What choice do I have? I was running a campaign out of my living room. I didn't have time to figure out where every $600,000 check was coming from.
You didn't know who was contributing to your campaign?
I do now. An ultra-secret oil cartel, underground arms merchants, the National Rifle Coalition.
You mean the National Rifle Association?
No, they're a militant offshoot of that. The Patriotic Brotherhood.
Aren't they connected to the Aryan Nation white supremacist group?
Not anymore. They're a militant offshoot of that.
You took money from these people?
Brotherhood. What could sound nicer? Believe me, I had no idea. All I wanted was a full-time job with a pension and a health care plan. I haven't had my teeth cleaned since 1974.
I don't know whether to hate you or pity you.
Pity me.